Hello, welcome to Ziangs Food Workshop. I'm Chin, and this is my mum, Chu.
Chu's here.
What are we doing today, Ma?
Today we're going to do a traditional dish.
Yes.
It's called talu ap.
It's a traditional Malaysian dish. It's not
Malaysian Chinese.
Malaysian Chinese, yeah. It's not street food. It is home cooking at its finest.
Yes, it is.
It's honestly my favourite. I wanted to share with you the recipe because it is unlike anything you've had before.
No, I don't think so. Don't think you had it, yeah.
Forgive the noises, that is my chef in the kitchen prepping.
Doing other stuff.
Doing other stuff, yeah. We'll get on with the recipe. Right, so first we're gonna brown off the duck. Not completely, but we want to get a little bit of colour on there. And we've got 2 duck legs here.
Yeah, put about a spoon of oil in first. Tablespoon. Yep.
Okay, so in goes the duck. Skin side down first.
Just get the skin brown, yeah?
Yeah, turn them over. And we'll just keep turning until that skin's brown. If you want to be a purist, which I am, so I'm going to go get a pair of tongs, hold on. The pair of tongs, just going to hold them up and brown the side up a little bit.
It's looking brown now. I think that should be, a few more seconds should be alright.
A bit more colour on the side. Okay, so then I'm going to put them back into the plate they came from. And put that to the side.
And then we put another spoonful of oil.
Yeah, this is quite an oily dish.
That's it. Not all of them.
No.
Quite a lot of oil from render from the duck.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's enough.
So what we have here is a mixture of 3 things: garlic, shallots and galangal. We've got 20 grams of galangal, 1 large shallot, and we have, how many?
6 cloves.
6 cloves of garlic, thanks, I forgot that. And what we've done is we've pounded that in a pestle and mortar. There is a trick though to this. When you pound your galangal, cut it into little chunks. This means that when you pound it, you don't get long strings of it. It pounds nicely into something that looks like that. And then you're going to want to squeeze the water out, but leave that water later because that's got lots of flavour in it, and we'll add that later on. But we want to fry this now, and we want to take that moisture out, otherwise it doesn't brown very well. Into the medium heat, we're going to put this mash.
Yeah.
And we're just going to brown that off. You don't want it too high because you don't want to burn the garlic.
No, slow heat.
Oh, it smells amazing already. It's literally been like 2 seconds. And to this, we're going to add just 1 star anise. You don't want the overpowering flavour, you just want a nice little, what's the word I'm looking for now?
Hint of...
Hint.
Yes.
Hint of aniseed. Watching it like a hawk.
You cannot walk away.
Then we're going to put a teaspoon of 13 spice in. Cook that off for a little bit. So after about 20 seconds, you're going to want to put half a cube of fermented red bean. Sell this on the web store.
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon, sorry.
Yeah.
It's
It
roughly.
depends on how big your cube is, though.
And this stuff right here, it's yellow bean. You can use crushed yellow bean for this recipe because this has taken 2 years to get to this point. You buy it as yellow beans whole, and then what you do is you put that into a jar, add whiskey and sugar, and let it mature for at least 2 months. If you don't have the time to do that, you can just put the whiskey and sugar in and just use it straight away. But the older it gets, the better the flavour. And if you want a standalone video on how to do that properly, comment below. If there's not enough comments, we won't put it up.
No.
Yeah, well, these are fermented yellow beans,
Yes.
but if you buy them from the shop, they won't taste anything like this. So if you've got the time to do this, by all means do. If you don't, like I said, you can alternatively use just a shot of whiskey and some yellow bean paste, or you can buy these straight from the shop. They're already fermented. It's just we go that extra step to make it that little bit.
Mature.
We'll mature it.
Yes.
Yeah, we mature it. So in this goes. So 1 tablespoon of that paste went in there.
Fry it a few seconds, and then add the water in.
So I'm going to put 500 millilitres of water in here. And we've got some extra water set to the side in case it's not enough. And then to this, we're using First Extract Dark Soy by Amoy today. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this stuff. Again, sold on our web store. 2 tablespoons of sugar.
We won't put the salt yet. Sometimes it all depends how much evaporated the water.
We're going to salt to taste. We are, however, going to put a teaspoon of MSG. And that liquor that you drained off of the shallots and the garlic and galangal, you're going to want to pour that into there as well. And then we're just going to put the duck in. If you've got any juices at the bottom, pour that in as well, because that just makes it all lovely. This goes so good with boiled rice.
Already, yes.
Bring it to boil, turn it down to a medium heat, place the lid over the top. I'm going to come back and check on this in 20 minutes. And yes, that lid does not fit that wok because we don't have the lids in my restaurant kitchen. So we brought this from home thinking it'd fit and it doesn't.
Well, it's still okay.
Yeah, still
does the
does the job. We'll be back in 20. Right, so it's been 20 minutes. Just gonna baste it. Smells like, I can't describe it. It's aromatic, it's savory, it's sweet, and it's just
divine.
Divine.
It's this smell, you just can't describe it.
No, you can't. Try it.
And then you know what we mean.
And then we're going to put that on for another 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes has gone. And I'm just feeling that duck. It still feels a bit tough. Therefore, we're going to put this in for another 20 minutes. See, that's the thing about cooking as well.
You never know what a tough duck or a soft duck.
Yeah. See, this one is more tender than this one.
Yeah.
By quite a long way. You can see when I push down. We're going to cook them both at the same time. It just means shotgun the most tender one at the end.
I don't mind it.
No, I'm joking, man. Yeah, we're going to put that on for another 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been an hour now. Yeah.
Oh, it's tender now.
It's way more tender. So we're going to reduce down the sauce and then we're going to taste it. Now that's the difference between takeaway cooking and how we cook in our restaurants and at home. You tend to season right at the end after tasting. Well, you always taste, basically. If you're not tasting, you're not really cooking. Takeaways literally just do things because it's fast food, so there's a formula that they work to. Whereas our cooking is very much, if it doesn't taste right, don't send it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's that simple. So we're going to reduce this down. That should take about 5 minutes. So we've let it reduce down a bit. As you can see, it's nice and glossy. If you want it thicker, just add a bit of potato starch into it. Like I said, we're going to taste. To me, that's not far off. It just needs a of salt.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put a pinch in. Perfect.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's nice. Sorry, I'm licking them.
So we're going to plate this up. Right. So here we go. Mind again?
Yes.
Yes. Really get that sauce in on and around the duck.
Yes. Definitely. Oh, I love this.
When this is on boiled rice, it's so much better. Lovely as it is like this, but the rice really does take it to the next level, doesn't it?
Yes. You need to eat it with something. Accomplished with the boiled rice. It'd be really good.
Accomplished?
Yeah.
Accompanied?
Okay.
Do you know what accomplished means?
Finished?
Yeah.
Oh.
Accompanied means go with.
Oh.
I suppose you could say, no, you can't.
Yeah. It's a flavour, it's just so distinctive.
It's so unique, yeah. It's not like anything, like someone goes, a bit like if someone said to you, what does Coca-Cola taste like, and you've never tasted Coca-Cola before, all you can say it is sweet, because it's a distinctive flavour.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same as this. It's sweet, it's salty, it's savoury.
And it's yummy.
But the reason I'm not eating it all is because I'm going to give some to my head chef, so he can try it. I will eat a bit more. It doesn't need all of this.
It's so tender. And if you cook it today and serve the next day, the flavour even come up.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. I should have said that.
Better, even more.
Well, no.
So.
Well, no. Can I? Yeah. Thank you. Normally, this is left. You cook it, leave it overnight, and then reheat it the next day. But for the sake of the video, we haven't done that. And you don't have to do that, but the flavour is
more intense.
More intense and just better. It's still lovely like this. But if you want the full experience of actually eating something mega traditional, we suggest the 24-hour method.
Yeah, it wouldn't last that long though.
No. So there you have it, Dalu Ap, which is literally a traditional Malaysian Chinese home-cooked food.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Happy cooking, happy eating.
Thank you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Now you can say it.
Thank you very much for watching. Happy cooking, happy eating.